if you can believe it. And I've been getting so many questions about what is the market going to do in 2023. 22 was such a crazy year, from the wild start we had with houses selling in 10 minutes and 15 offers and all that stuff, to the end of the year when interest rates were the highest that they had been in 10 years. We were at the height of the market and things were definitely slowing down. And so what does 2023 hold for us? And so I wanted to jump straight in today and talk a little bit about what I think is going to happen in Greenville in 2023. And the first thing I'll say is that what we're seeing right now is that rates have come down at least a half a point from their height. So we're seeing them in the 6 to 6.25 kind of range right now. And then what we're seeing with home prices is they're stabilizing. And so instead of the 20% appreciation, what I think is going to happen in Greenville is we're going to see somewhere around 3 to 5% appreciation in 2023. And so significantly less than what we saw last year, but a much more stable number than what we've had over the last couple of years. And so what do I think is going to be the main drivers this year? Number one, I think that new construction is going to be a big deal in Greenville. We are still seeing a ton of people come to South Carolina, come to Greenville. South Carolina has been named one of the top 3 places that people are moving to. And between North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, those are like the top 5 places that people are moving to in the country right now. And with that, we have a need to expand the Greenville area, because this is a very popular place. And so if you haven't driven out to, say, the Woodruff area in the last little bit, I would encourage you to take off that way. There are a ton of neighborhoods coming out that way. On the other side, if you go Fairview Road and you keep going out past the Target, there's a ton going on that way. Duncan, Lyman, Landrum, those areas that are 30, 35, 40 minutes outside of the Greenville area are really expanding right now. And so we're seeing the population grow. They still expect Greenville's population to grow by over 40% in the next 15 years. And so there's going to be a need for housing for all of those people. And that's going to continue to drive the market in Greenville for pricing to go up and for it to be a strong market. And so I do think that the market in 2023 is going to be very strong in Greenville. Now you'll probably hear on the news, places like California, Las Vegas, Phoenix, places that have high population, high prices, that kind of stuff. You probably will hear the news talk about their prices coming down. And those places, they will probably have depreciation in prices. But the Greenville area, because of the influx of people, the jobs, the low cost of living, the things that we have in Greenville, we're going to still see those prices continue to rise, which is a good thing if you own a house. The other thing that I think is going to be a big driver this year in the Greenville market is going to be first-time home buyers. So over the last 12 months, home buyers, if you were looking to buy last year, you had to make a decision in 10 minutes. You're competing with 15 other offers, and people were just making offers on every house that they saw because they kept losing. And so with the market stabilizing a little bit, houses are sitting on the market for a couple of weeks. It gives you a chance to go take a look at it, make a wise decision, have your finances in order. With interest rates coming down, that's eased a lot of that anxiety about interest rates. And so we're seeing a much greater opportunity for first-time homebuyers to plan and be able to step into the market confidently with their agent to go purchase a home. And so last year, over a third of homebuyers were first-time homebuyers. And towards the end of the year, that definitely ticked off because you had homebuyers that were just anxious about what was going to happen. But as things have stabilized, you're seeing those buyers step back into the market. And speaking of stepping back into the market, January 4th, that Monday right after New Year's, my phone started ringing off the hook. That day, we got 5 new buyers that called us and said, hey, we need to start looking for a house. That week, my team wrote 9 offers. And so talking with other agents in the market, they're seeing the same thing. And so people hit that New Year's and they decided it was time. And so right now Greenville is very active. It is not all doom and gloom like we saw maybe towards the end of the year. It's a very active time in Greenville. So if you want to discuss any of that, if you're thinking about doing something this year and just not sure if now is the right time, please reach out. We'd love to discuss that. I'm not going to pressure you one way or the other. I want you to make a good decision for you and your family, and I'd love to be a part of that conversation. Boyd Team family, you should receive in the next 2 weeks in the mail an invite to our first Boyd Team event of 2023. Something that's become part of a tradition for us is Willie Taco Night on a Monday night. And you should receive that invitation in the next couple of weeks for us to all celebrate in March, Taco Night with the Boyd Team family. So hope you guys have a great rest of the month. It is hard to believe that January is already over. Pretty crazy, but I hope you guys have a great February and look forward to talking to you in March.